Greetings, I'm America Rose Garden. Everybody also knows me as Chili, or that short thing with the ponytail. I got to know Furp through a good friend of mine who also was from the Wisconsin area. His name is Sean Winnie, otherwise known as Sky Blue Deer, or Furp called him Lunchbox, if you get the reference. First got to know him through, yeah, it's what I call it. Like, we were here last year at ACS working ops, and he had, I guess he traded time or something to actually come to work the convention, and I asked him, since he was in the States, if he had gone back to Wisconsin, and if he saw Sean. He was like, oh yeah, I saw Lunchbox, or I talked to Lunchbox, I can't remember what exactly I said. But back in 2007, I, by proxy, was helping out with MagFest. I was like, oh, twisted exit sign, oh, a lost cell phone, oh, a sweater, and I returned them in. And I saw the nice folks from the door side, got to know over the years, the lovely folks you see before us. And I looked at a medical bag, and there's a badge, and there's a pen sketch of a dragon, red letters said Furp, and it looked like similar to one of the bags here. I was like, oh, you're Furp, and I recognized him from a photo, and I said, oh yes, you're your friend Sean, so it was cool, I got to talk to him. And he always went, hey Chili! So when I was here, he was like, hey Chili, you gotta see this. And it was the you have to start a drinking game. So it was things like, if there are more than 3 dots and ellipses, take a drink, things like that. It was a very cool guy, always smiled. I had never had anything bad to say about the guy, and the following year I came back, and I helped out with the door sign. It was all good times, and except for the bed that collapsed this year from one of the folks helping out in the hotel. And I'm trying to think what else. Well, I helped out at MFF last year. One of my last memories of Patrick was a badge he found. I was trying to relax from all the anxiety attacks of 2,000 people saying hi to me at the same time at the hotel. So it's Saturday evening. I'm sitting in the zoo where they had the downstairs, I'm trying to think what it's called, con suite, and he goes to me and he's like, hey Chili, you gotta see this. And he whips out this badge and it said 404 on it. So it was 404 not found. So I was like, oh cool, I need a picture of that. So I took a picture of it, and then took a picture of him holding it. And I looked at him like, they just need the badge, can I have the holder? So he's like, sure. So I drew a little badge for somebody named Quasi, so I gave that to him. So that picture was posted on the Memories of Furp live journal, if you haven't seen that. That was one of my memories. And I don't know if I could tell the one about the kiddie pool. Cassie can, or no? Oh, okay, never mind. I'll save that for private. But anyway, I just want to say he was a very, very good friend, and as Cassie also said, he always smiled, and he was just always cheerful, and somewhat cynical, but in a good way. That's about it. My memories are somewhat dwindling over the years, but so yeah, I don't know. So I'm happy to have also met folks that he's come to know over the years, and come to know Henry, Kristen, John, Brian, and I can also see where his sense of humor is coming from. I got to talk to Lynn in the kitchen, and she told me stories about him coming back to Wisconsin, which I won't go into detail about, but I can definitely tell where his sense of humor is coming from. Also, an obscure side story, in 2007 when I got to go to MagFest, my boyfriend was there to go see the concerts. Chris, who's sitting up front here, calls me and he's like, Erica, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just in, what is it, Tyson's Corner, Erica. And I was like, oh, I'm flying to Dallas, what are you doing? He calls from, what airport were you calling from? LAX. He just like randomly was like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. So anyway, I'm going to pass the mic along to the next person, but thank you very much, and please don't forget Patrick, that's all I ask.